Hello, my friend, and welcome back to another episode of this medieval survival series. I am outside of the Axolotl Temple that we finished last episode. As you can see around me, there's some additional details. I try to add some additional landscaping, some foliage. We have our beautiful azalea trees and everything. I will give you a little show of it in just a second. You may also notice that I have a different head on. This is a ghost head that I got from being in the Nether for quite some time. I'm trying to secure an area down there to create a Nether hub so that I don't get immediately blasted by ghost fireballs once I step through. I was creating a perimeter, got a few of these from flying around and killing them with the trusty sword. But let me show you everything around here. So I added some of this bamboo. I don't remember if this was here last time. And some additional moss and everything just to kind of add some landscape variation. These beautiful azalea trees that I'm such a fan of. I modified this shape a little bit. But I think they're just so cool. We peppered them throughout the top of the landscape as well. We have all of our hidden light sources around here. Maybe that one's not so hidden. But these moss carpets are amazing for hiding light sources and just blending in so naturally to the terrain. And you could see that we added some more around the top, and that this little mountain cliff is kind of encompassing part of the temple itself. I really wanted to make the temple look like it was kind of recessed into this little cliff face. If we go on inside, just some minor changes here. Added some of these frames, which I think is quite nice. It's just additional detail. And I cannot decide whether I like the crimson frame better or the dark oak frame better. See, the crimson frame, the crimson wood, matches the crimson wood that holds the campfires out in the front. And also this this weeping root. But I believe I'm going to change this out once I get the glowberry vines, which I haven't gotten yet, but I really, really want. But these here go well with the dirt and also the darker aesthetic, so I don't know. Let me know in the comments which one looks better. Or if I should just keep both, because why not? But I am securing an area in the Nether right now. So let's go ahead and take a little look-see over there. Let me try a third-person fly. Oh, it's not too hard. We got the hang of this. Let's go! So we are here now in the Nether, prepping the area for our Nether hub. As you can see around me, I tried to make a little rudimentary wall to protect us from the ghosts, because they can be quite a nuisance, just destroying what you're working on, just halting your progress. And as you can see, where we are now is a little circle for the little hub that I'm creating. What I'm going for is I want this to be kind of tranquil, like a nice little sanctuary. It's going to be made mainly out of quartz. So that's what we're going to be working on. Over there behind me is where Lightning and Thunder's portal is. I'm going to have a little bridge in between them and see if we can make this building style over there. So let's get on to it. Alright, so we're still building the Nether hub, but in the meantime, let's go ahead and see the progress that Lightning Thunder has made since the last video. And oh my goodness, this tower! Oh, man, I love the detail on this tower. I don't think this tower was even here in the last video. Let's take a little look-see.
No, I don't think so.
No? Oh, hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm well. How you doing?
Doing okay.
Man, I love the progress you've been making over here.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
There is no more statue, unfortunately. I really like the statue from last time.
Yeah, I was getting in the way of the view, so...
It really was, and this is quite a view, I have to say.
It sure is getting there, it sure is getting
It's
there.
very neat. I do love the incorporation of the deep slate with the blackstone trim. Very nice.
Thank you. It's mainly a first floor feature. I need to add it up on everything else. I think I'm going to finish it first, but...
Got to get more blackstone.
Yeah.
Got to get an
I've
abundance.
got some in here, but...
Very nice. Oh, yes.
There you go. That's not bad.
It's not enough. It's never enough for
right.
It's never enough for projects like this. I mean, just for the sheer
you're
scale.
Right, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do love this little shrine. It's one of my favorite
you.
features. On the little amethyst block on top of the crying obsidian.
My quote-unquote crystal ball.
Your crystal orb, where you do your dark magics.
Mmm. My plague doctor dark magics. We
Just,
don't tell them about the skin change. They'll forget. They won't remember.
They won't remember until you just mentioned it, but I won't say anything.
Okay, thank you. They can't hear me.
I do have a very rare lightning thunder head, the first skin.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, that's a rare find.
I think it might be the only one of its kind now. Because I think I got rid of mine.
Yeah.
As you can see, I'm starting to expand outwards a little bit.
I see it. I see it. It's very cool. How are you going to get all the way up here? Is this going to be like a bird's nest? Just fly up?
Yeah, I'm not sure yet. I was toying around with the idea of it just being wings accessible only. Maybe like a water elevator in the middle.
That would be neat.
Or stairs.
Yeah. A water
so
elevator.
If you want to get up here and you don't have wings, there you go.
True, true. And with this single water column, you can have like either iron bars on either side so that you can walk out at any level, or glass panes.
That's a solid idea.
Oh no.
You didn't pull your wings out nearly fast enough for my comfort, my friend.
I hit the tower a few times, but I made it down safely.
You're getting blood all over my walls, man. What the hell?
I thought that was the vibe you're going for.
Well, eventually, but...
Not while it's under construction.
Yeah. You gotta get the whole thing going first, and then, like... If you've seen Invincible, like, the title card gets more bloody throughout, it's gotta be like that. Like, you gotta do it in sections.
Slowly over time. I do like this head wall, along with the... the head warning up at the front.
Yeah, pretty proud of that.
Very nice.
If ye are not welcome here, your end is nigh. And then I'm just super nice anyway.
It's just to deter mean
I got a
people.
couple of your heads. Yeah, exactly. You know, got a couple of you up there.
Yep, there's been a few murders.
Yep. One of them was your fault, I believe, actually. You, like, asked me to do it.
Oh, yes. So that you can have at least one head.
Right. And then the second one was cold-blooded, but that's not the point.
What's this?
Oh, it is a daylight sensor. Well, I think actually it's a nighttime sensor. So when it's nighttime, pistons push up these 3 blocks in the middle so mobs can't get in. Because the whole outside is so poorly lit, and I really don't want it lit. I like it in the dark, so.
Nice. Very cool.
Added defense, yeah.
In the next update, the 1.18, the second part of Caves and Cliffs, the mobs are actually only going to spawn in complete and total darkness.
Yeah, which is a really cool idea.
Yeah, so I think that's pretty cool. You can really lean into the darkness of whatever bases that you make without it being overpopulated with monsters.
Yeah, which will be quite nice for my Tower of Doom.
Your Dark Tower of Doom.
Yeah.
It is really cool. I do want to renovate the outside of the portal room to incorporate more blackstone and have the outside be very dark and gothic. While the inside, as you saw, the construction is going to be very tranquil and bright.
I like that sort of contrast, like it's flipped almost.
Yeah, I think so. So I have a lot to work to do, so I should better get to it. Keep up the fantastic work, Lightning Thunder.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Don't mind me just doing some swimming in the floor. Oh, goodness. Oh, please. Oh my goodness. Oh, well, there it is. Alright, so the building is underway, but I'm quickly realizing that I am running out of quartz blocks. So I went on a little expedition to get a few nether quartz here in the nether. And I'm going to take the opportunity to get the high amount of XP from this with the fortune pick. And I'm going to repair this pick, my regular silk touch pickaxe, with the mending enchantment from the orbs. So I'm going to use all of these here, build up a tower, get some more quartz, and repair this pickaxe in the same process. And I will see you towards the very end. Alright, we are almost down to the last of it, and there it was. We completely repaired our regular pickaxe, and now we're repairing our other tools, but look at this. Quite a lot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, over 11 stacks of this. So that's really, really cool. Hopefully, just hopefully that will be enough for us to continue our building project. So I'm going to craft up some of these here. Going to smelt up some of the smooth blocks of quartz as well. And hopefully that's enough. By the looks of it, it only made 2 stacks and a little bit more, which may or may not be enough. So we're just going to play it by ear. This building is nearly done. Just a few small finishing touches, and it should be complete. But let me have a quick fly around to show you the progress of this building. And look at that. I am quite happy with how it turned out. A nice white and pristine sanctuary in this terrible, terrible landscape. Speaking of landscape, as you can see, I put a whole bunch of buttons everywhere. This is to vastly prevent mob spawning. Vastly reduce the amount of mobs that will spawn in this area, because these guys here, as you can see over in that platform, which isn't mob-proof, have been spawning in sheer abundance and have just made this project so much harder by halting my progress, by killing me over and over, being a general nuisance. But just take a little look at this building here. It is almost complete. The last few things I have to do is create an inner dome in there. Let me just have a little walk on the inside. But yeah, I need to create a little inner dome. To give it additional depth, I might put some stuff in between the domes for some more decoration and some more depth here, but I really like how this all turned out. I try to only use some nether blocks here, so all of this is from the nether, aside from a lot of the quartz, because technically you can get them from villagers. From the masons, you can trade with them, and that's what I've been relying on for quite some time now. I have been needing to make several stops to get more resources, because I've vastly underestimated the amount of resources that it would take to start and complete this project. So just the inner dome must be completed. I'm gonna fix the landscape around the area, make it feel like this fits properly. Probably have to continue this path over to there, and maybe over to there in our portal of the new chunks where the deep slate is. And I'll create a little station here. So just a small little bits and bobs to just tie it all together. And then the last thing that I'll need to do is cover this entire dome top with glow lichen, so that all these guys won't be spawning anymore, and especially the hoglins and the zoglins, because those are quite a nuisance, and we don't really need them to be running out and popping on top of you when you're trying to traverse the nether, because I want this to be a nice little safe sanctuary. So I have much more to go, and I have to continue to get more quartz, because this right here is not going to cut it for the inner dome. So another grind will commence. The long grind is finally over. Now to add some of the final finishing touches, which is the lodestone, which is not what I just crafted. This is the lodestone, and this is the respawn anchor. And with these, we can have a completed and functioning nether hub, another sanctuary, if you will. These will complete this project finally. Let me get it all into place. And what I'm doing here is I'm creating a proper station next to this portal. We have our lodestone, which, clicked on with a compass, locks the compass into tracking the lodestone. And I've never seen this texture up close in my hand like this before. That is incredibly neat. Wow, does that work with everything? No, this has a different glow. That is so cool, but as you can see, as I move around, it tracks to that lodestone, which I think is so neat. We are going to display it right there. So if any event that we're going to go on a long expedition in the nether, we have it available to us. And on this side, this is the respawn anchor. What the respawn anchor does, it allows us to respawn here in the nether if we die. So I think we have to put this in ourselves. Perfect. And I'm going to put that there, and we click on it, and our respawn is set. Let's go take a little look-see. I'm going to attempt to try to use this. Let's see. Let's go down real quick. There we are. And we're back. And it doesn't automatically replenish. Oh, that's too bad. I think I'll do another little barrel trick. Yeah, you know what? Let's do another little barrel trick. And with that, put that on top, and now everything is completed. I just have to get my barrel out of here. If I can find them. Oh, there they are. Alright. These tend to be finicky, so I hope it doesn't explode when I take it down. Please don't. Okay, good. Very good. Look at our respawn anchor. Awesome. And we'll put our glowstone in there. Beautiful. Don't forget to load that up. Amazing. And I don't know if anything can spawn on there, so we're just going to do that. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I love how it looks. It might be a little bit off. Granted that. But I think it looks pretty good. Now, I just got to do a little bit of the finishing touches here in this place. As you can see, I finished the inside of the dome. Quite a grind, as I was telling you before, to get all of this material. But I finally did it. Made the inner dome. It's looking a little plain. As you can see, it's missing just a few of these little bits and bobs. But I will get it all squared away. Add some additional detail with fires hanging from the ceiling. Fires on the side, maybe some mosaics at the top, and maybe some armor stands. Just add a little bit more detail to this place. It could definitely use it. And extend this track all the way over there and create another sanctuary on Lightning Thunder's portal there as well. But I am just happy to be done with this shell, this main base here, so I don't have to go on the laborious grind anymore. But I believe that is all that we have time for today. I want to thank all of you. I want to thank everyone for tuning in and watching me struggle and go through this adventure. I hope it's been a fun adventure for you as it has been for me, and I will see y'all in the next one. Goodbye!